Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Yakuza Dead Souls. On the last session, this stud right here, Akiyama, and I decided to date our very first hostess to success! We were able to finish Erika's entire storyline, basically by chatting with her and then winning a game of Mahjong through divine intervention. It was a lot of fun. That being said, Akiyama, as I just mentioned, is indeed a stud. Which means we are going to be dating another hostess right here, right now, at Jules. So without further ado, let's get in there. And for those that don't remember, it is Yuna, who was originally from China, I believe she mentioned, and is also a chain smoker. So this can only go so well. Oh, you're here. Well, Chainsmoker or Corin, voice actor, you be the judge.
Thank you for requesting me. My name's Yuna. I'm looking forward to spending time together.
Thanks, me too.
What would you like to order?
Right, so I ordered orange juice last time. And Erika liked that. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna like it. Because each hostess has her preferences. I am going to go with Cassis orange this time. We're gonna fancy it up a little bit. Let me go have this.
Alright. Would you like to order something to eat?
I guess she wasn't too impressed by that. Damn. In that case, for food, I need to be careful with money here. I'll probably need to go into the quarantine zone to see if I can get some more cutie figures so I can actually get some money. Either that or get money via other methods. Gonna have to think on that. I am going to go with the vegetable sticks. That's a nice safe option.
Oh, you like that, do you? I like it pretty well myself.
Oh, thank God.
Alright then, I'll order for us.
Please do. We got a lot of talking to do and a limited time to do it. Well, actually, technically I could go for as long as I want to, but it's not exactly the most recommended thing. But let's enjoy ourselves.
Do you like Chinese food, Mr. Akiyama?
Sure, I like it a lot.
You'll have to come eat at my parents' restaurant sometime then.
They have a Chinese restaurant?
Yes, that's why we came to Japan, so we could open one.
Sounds like the real deal.
Funny thing is, it wasn't like they were running a restaurant in China first. They just all of a sudden decided to open one in Japan. They brought me over here when I was 12.
Wow, did you speak Japanese?
Not a single word. I had no idea I would be going to Japan.
That must have been rough.
You know, it wasn't actually. Not at all. And I made friends right away.
Well, that's good, isn't it? You must have put in a lot of effort to learn, especially a second language. It's hard to make friends if you can't talk to people.
Ha, you caught me. Actually, I wanted to make friends so bad I studied Japanese day and night.
And you did good. I don't think a lot of Japanese women your age can speak as properly as you do.
You mean it? Oh, that makes me really happy. I'll keep up my efforts so I can continue to impress you then.
I'll hold you to that promise.
Actually, I haven't told my parents I'm working as a hostess.
You're keeping it a secret, huh?
Yes, and I live with them too. I just tell them I work at a night shift.
Well, that much is true anyway. No, it isn't! It's the middle of the day! Unless she's talking about, working the night shift in the Chinese restaurant, unless I misinterpreted that. But if you're talking about night shift as a hostess, then that is just borderline wrong.
I was born under China's one-child policy, so I don't have any brothers or sisters. Because of that, my parents have always been very protective of me ever since I was little.
So if you told them you were doing this kind of work, you think they'd get mad, is that it?
Exactly. If they found out, I'm sure they'd make me quit. But it's hard for me to keep things from them. Should I just tell them the truth?
That's a lot of pressure. Especially since I've just met you. If I'm being honest, I don't think it's any of my business right now. We've literally just met.
No, really. I need an objective opinion. Tell me what you think.
Me? Well, I guess I think you should keep it a secret then.
Really? Why is that?
Because if you tell your parents the truth, they'll make you quit, and then I won't get to see you anymore.
Then I guess I better not tell them then. You've given me a lot to think about. Thank you.
Not sure if that really counts as giving you a lot to think about. But I guess it was a nice gesture, all things considered.
I kind of feel like drinking tonight. Is it alright if I order Yamazaki 12 years old?
I can't remember how much that is. I think it's pretty expensive because it's aged. So, no?
Oh, okay.
Please don't be sad. Look, it's just... Look, I'm running on fumes here a little. Well, okay, not quite. I'm not running on fumes quite yet, but I need to be careful with money.
There was this customer arrived a while ago. He looked like a very serious public servant type. But it turned out he was an extreme anime fan. He talked to me for over an hour straight about nothing but anime.
Phew, glad I wasn't there.
What, you don't like anime?
It's not that I don't like it, I'm just not crazy about it.
You should really give it more of a chance.
Really? How come?
I love anime. That customer was fascinating to listen to.
Huh, you're an anime fan? That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, people tell me I don't look the type. I guess you don't like girls who like anime then?
I definitely wouldn't say that. Just because you like something that Akiyama isn't into doesn't mean that it doesn't have the capacity to, like, have the ability to find out more about each other. I said that in the most roundabout way I possibly could have. Basically, the point I'm trying to say is just because someone that you're seeing happens to like something that you're not super into or not that familiar about, that means there's the capacity to, as I just said, learn more about each other and grow. Why would you assume that? Have a little faith in yourself.
Well, I guess just that society doesn't seem to have a high opinion of anime fans like me.
Who cares? Also, just give it a couple years. Attack on Titan will come out, and then immediately anime will be the coolest thing ever. It's funny how a lot of things like that happen. Hey, comic books are lame. Oh, what's that? Now there's a super huge comic book movie franchise, which is one of the biggest things ever. Well, I guess it's cool now. Anime's super lame. Oh, what's that? Anime came out, and it was one of the biggest global phenomenons ever. Despite it not being the first. Well, I guess it's cool now. It's funny how these trends happen. Same with video games, comics, anime, art. It's just people like the things that you like and be proud of it, you know? Who cares? You could probably say the same thing about hostesses.
Really? I thought girls who worked at clubs have become pretty accepted. In fact, it's considered kind of cool even.
Maybe you're right. In that case, you never know what the next cool thing will be. Anime fans included. Yeah, no, Akiyama's right on the ball with that one.
You know, I bet you're right. I'll hold my head up high from now on. Thank you.
Is it that time already? Oh, whoops.
Is it that time already?
Looks like it. Well, I certainly had fun. 17,000? Yeah, oh, man. I will look forward to seeing me again as well, too. God damn it, it's so expensive. This is the life I choose to live, and this is how I live it. Oy vey. Well, we still got more talking that we need to do, so I guess I just gotta get used to it. Oh, by the way, kind of a sidetrack. I'm mentioning this now because it's something that happened recently. Sega actually just announced that the Yakuza franchise, they're going to do another movie. I say another movie because a lot of people don't realize that there's actually a Yakuza movie based on the series that exists already, but only in Japan. It was done by, I can't remember the director's name, but he's well known for doing a lot of adaptations with a kind of cheap budget in the Japanese movie industry to mixed reception. The Yakuza movie, I've seen clips of it. I've never seen it all the way through, but apparently it's not that great an adaptation. That being said, some of the casting choice and costume design's kind of nice, and they seem to keep a lot of the over-the-top action. I'm not opposed to a Yakuza live-action movie. My only big hope, and I know I'll probably be in the minority with this, is that I actually don't want them to try and adapt the first game. Just because my biggest concern with having a Yakuza movie is, because it's a movie, you have to cut out a lot of the fluff because of pacing. So you'll have to cut out stuff like, you know, sub-stories or side events, which is a lot of the game's charm. Because if you stick to just the main story, then it'll be super serious all the time. So my hope is that they're able to get that mix of, like, goofiness and seriousness just right, which is really hard to do. And I'd rather them try to do it with a unique story. Or maybe try and adapt something, you know, not as well known. Even though they'll probably try to, like, adapt the first, you know, the first game or something. I don't know. I'm open to the idea, is basically what I'm saying.
Thanks for a wonderful time today. When I asked you to come and see me again, I never imagined you actually would. I was very surprised. You always seem tired, Mr. Akiyama, so I hope I can serve you and soothe your troubles even just a little while.
Aww. Thanks, Yuna. I appreciate it. I should reply. Honestly, try not to work yourself too hard. I mean, if you're working at your family's restaurant, then that's something that you gotta try and keep in moderation so you don't burn out, you know? Or at the very least, that's the way I see it. Anyway, let's go back in. We got some more talking to do.
Welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself here. Thank you for your concerned email. That was very nice of you, but you know, I feel better already just seeing your face.
I'm glad. Just take it easy, though, okay? Relaxed is always the best way to go.
I like that about you, Mr. Akiyama. You always look the same, Mr. Akiyama.
Is that a bad thing, or... Also, I don't really have a present, so... Can't really give you anything.
What would you like to order?
Didn't like the orange juice last time. That being said... Don't know what else you would like. Everything else is so expensive. I'm just gonna try it again. I think you'll have this. So it really isn't that. Damn it. I'm gonna have to try and figure out something else out then. Vegetable 6. I can do vegetable 6, though. I know you like that, so that's good.
Alright then, I'll order for us.
Oh, please do.
God,
The entire decor of this area is so different compared to the last Hostess Club. Kind of reminds me of the Hostess Club in Zero that I managed. Kind of has a similar color scheme going for it. I think, if I remember correctly. I think that's what it looked like. It's been a bit of a while. It's been a bit of a while, to be honest, and I think you could customize it a little bit, or maybe I'm just thinking of Kiwami 2. I'm gonna have to double check that now. I can't remember. You're so laid back and easy to talk to. Not too serious. I don't see that very often, especially in the working world. And I bet you were the serious type when you were in school. You're right. All of my friends were into fashion, but I always just wore my school uniform. I stood out like a sore thumb. But that got you plenty of attention from the boys, too. No, it wasn't like that. Anyway, I don't really have very good memories of my high school years. Really? Why not? Well, I fell in love with a teacher. He was 10 years older than me. I did everything I could to make him fall in love with me, too, but... being a teacher, of course, he wouldn't give me the time of day. Well, I'm surprised to hear how ballsy you are when it comes to love. Guess I kinda get reckless when I fall in love. My heart was all aflutter during his class. I'm sure I never even stopped to think. Huh. So, does that mean you're into older men? That's good to know. It's true. Older men I fall in love with, older men I fall in love with are older. It's always been like that, I guess. Yeah, you seem like the type who needs a mature, broad-minded man. That's right. Hey, wait a minute. Are you talking about yourself? Is it that obvious? Well, you're right. You are my type. I am? You should know how to make a guy happy. Also, just scooting over the fact that you were trying to have a relationship with your teacher. Let's not worry about that, though. No! It's too expensive, I'm sorry. Yamazaki's really expensive, I don't want to pay. So, what kind of guy do you like? Other than the fact that you literally just said older ones. Well, let's see. Looks don't matter to me all that much. Huh, really? I wouldn't always say that, but then when they always seem to go for the good-looking guys in the end. Hi. I mean it. My friend said my ex-boyfriend kind of looked like a goat. Maybe you do mean it after all. If I had to choose, I guess I'd say I like men with a good singing voice. Singing voice? That's right. Even if I never thought about a guy in that way before, he steals my heart a little if he's really good at karaoke. Okay, now we got something working here. Might even fall in love on the spot if he's good at singing Annie songs. You know what? I said this would be a time for Akiyama to learn. I'm pretty sure I know what Annie songs are, but... let's ask the question. What? Annie songs? Annie songs are short for anime songs. You know, anime theme songs and the like. I don't think I've ever heard anyone online call them Annie songs. Jesus Christ, it's almost a tongue twister. I've always just sort of known them as the anime openings. Ah, okay, I get it. Even like your karaoke songs to be anime related, huh? Let's go out singing together sometime. I want to hear you do an Annie song. What? I don't know any. I'll tell you which ones are popular right now. Most of them have really easy lyrics, so you should have no problem figuring it out. What was popular in 2011? That's when this game came out. Maybe 2010 in Japan. No, I think it came out 2011 in Japan also. What was popular in 2011? Is that when, that might have been when Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood came out, I think. It might be, it might have come out earlier. Shit, I can't remember. That would be a popular song to do, Akiyama. That being said, oh god, I would suck at singing them as well. I'm not very good with them. God, how did the opening start with, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Something like that. It was something like that. Oh boy. It'll be fun. You'll enjoy it.
I'm a little tired today. I'm hoping you can lift my spirits.
You're tired? How come?
私
I teach private Chinese lessons at a coffee shop during the day.
So you're a Chinese teacher? Interesting.
はい
I had 3 lessons today and I'm wiped out.
Sounds like your lessons are in demand.
Actually, I think my students have mixed feelings about me.
Really? Why?
I speak Japanese pretty well, right?
それでね
Well, my students want to be taught by a real Chinese person, but they seem to think I'm Japanese. What can I do to convince them I'm really Chinese?
Kind of fucked when you think about it. Yeah, honestly, I would just behave as you would normally. What does it matter?
Yeah.
They're bound to realize you really are Chinese after a
そ
while.
んなこと言われて
You
も
think so? They seem to be completely convinced I'm Japanese at the moment.
No matter how much a Chinese person studies, they'll never be Japanese and vice versa. There's bound to be little clues in the future.
そういえば
Now you mention it, it's true that I sometimes don't know certain things Japanese people my age will seem to know.
そうだよね。
See? There you go.
Your students will start to see
That you little things like that pop up the longer you're around each
わ
other.
かりました
I guess you're right. I won't worry about it so much then. I'll just focus on being the best teacher I can be.
This might be a good time to leave. Yes, stay. Stay longer. We have more work to do, Akiyama.
おかわりいかがですか
Okay, right. I am just going to get the South Korean soju. I think I'll have this.
はい
And I didn't even notice it was 0 yen when I was doing it with Erica. Damn. Right. And other than that, I could still just go for the vegetable sticks. Vegetable sticks. Nice and healthy. The way I
すみません
like it? Not really, but it is what it is. That being said, I love carrot sticks. I must admit.
乾杯。
楽しんでいってくださいねはいどうぞ
そういやさ、
What other jobs have you had besides hostess and Chinese teacher?
私
I've had quite a few odd jobs here, actually.
Such as?
そうですね
Oh, too many to list. The hardest ones I ever had was when I worked at a beef bowl place, though.
A beef bowl place? Yeah, it must be pretty tough to be on your feet all the time.
Nah, I didn't have any problem with that part. It was putting the pickled ginger garnish on that was rough.
What's so rough about that?
Whenever I smell pickled ginger, I start to hallucinate.
But you do what?
And the pickled ginger was always running out, so I had to refill the canister all the time, so I kept getting hallucinations. It was bad.
Do you mean like you were allergic? That doesn't sound normal. Like, not in the slightest.
あのさ、
You should get yourself checked out by a doctor.
も
Ah, being serious here. I really do get hallucinations.
Never heard of such a thing. Is that normal in China?
I don't know. We don't eat pickled ginger in China.
Well, you must have been tired of something. I doubt pickled ginger was the real culprit.
You might be right. I'll have to experiment the next time I get the chance.
I wouldn't. Experimenting sounds like a bad plan. That sounds like it could go wrong very quickly.
I don't know what's been going on with me lately. Going through a popular phase.
Oh yeah? Lots of guys professing their undying love to you,
う
huh?
はい
It's true. A lot of my Chinese language students have been approaching me recently.
I'm sure they find it very hard to concentrate on studying when they're talking to such a fascinating, beautiful teacher one-on-one.
Oh, please. Exactly what's so fascinating about me?
Well, let's see. Oh, this is the part where I gotta stare. Yes, yes it is. Parts that are fascinating. Alright.
どうしましたそんな
She
に
can speak
言わないでく
Chinese.
ださい
She has beautiful eyes. Nice black hair.
秋山さんの目何しどうしました？
Honestly, out of the things, speaking Chinese is pretty impressive.
見
Is
て
there
み
anything else I could actually look at? I could look at the hands. She has long, slender fingers,
秋山さんたら
long, slim legs.
見てみ
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
どうしま
Chinese.
した？
You also have a chain smoker voice. Your mouth is probably the first thing a man notices, and when fluent Chinese comes flowing out, I bet your students are very impressed.
It's fine if they want to focus on my mouth. Chinese is much more complicated than Japanese, so it's important to watch sound formations.
Okay, I get it. As a teacher, you want your students looking at your mouth.
やだ
But if they stare at it, I get kind of self-conscious.
That's pretty cute. Indeed it is.
I was almost late today.
Did you oversleep?
No, I even left the house early. I had extra time, so I stopped at a cafe. Then I saw someone interesting.
それじゃあ
And you were so fascinated you lost track of time?
はい
Exactly.
Just how handsome was this guy?
No, not a man. It was a woman.
待って
A woman?
私
Yes, whenever I see a beautiful woman, I find myself watching her. Can't seem to help it. I look to see what kind of jewelry she's wearing and try to guess what her perfume might be. And she had a terrific figure, a big bust, and a tiny little waist. It's a great look, especially to an anime fan like me.
That's, interesting. I mean, you got a pretty good figure yourself.
いや
Huh, who, me? Go on.
It's true. You're a beautiful woman. I bet you have all kinds of a woman checking you out too.
そんなこと言われたら
You sure know how to lay it on thick. I'll take all the flattery I can get, though.
No, I really mean it. After all, I'm checking you out right now myself.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Camera was zooming in, goddammit.
Should have just let it go on for a bit longer.
Have you ever been to China, Mr. Akiyama?
Yeah, a few times. The places I went to were bustling and alive. Good memories.
そうなんだ
I didn't know Akiyama went to China. Huh.
But didn't you think the driving manners were atrocious?
Oh yeah, they were pretty bad. People don't slow down for pedestrians.
I know, right? When I was little, that was normal to me. Didn't scare me one bit. But when I went back to China recently after not having been back for several years, the car scared the life out of me. Made me wonder how I ever lived there.
だよね
Huh. Yeah, here in Japan, people are generally pretty mannerly, aren't they?
Guess my sensibilities are completely Japanese now. Is that weird?
I don't think I would call it weird. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that.
いや
Is there anything good about bad manners?
うーん
Nah, guess not. It's just that I hate to think badly of my own native country.
Well, there's not much you can do about that. Bad manners are bad manners after all.
そうですか
You're right. I know you're right, but still. You're Japanese, so maybe this feeling of mine is hard for you to understand.
そうだよね
I'm sorry, maybe I was a little too blunt. Well, that ruined the mood.
もうお時間ですか
Glad I could just completely ruin it in one fell swoop.
Is that time already?
Looks like it.
Ah. Mr. Akiyama, please come again.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I can't believe I had max hearts, and then I completely ruined it with one sentence, god damn it. Ay. Well, this is what my money's for, so... guess I just gotta live with it. hopefully I can at least get a little bit back with this.
I look forward to next time. A friend invited me to a Chinese buffet at a hotel. He even find things like the Peking duck and shark fin soup were all you can eat. But all I ended up having was stuff like mapo tofu. I guess I have simple tastes. Do you like Chinese food, Mr. Akiyama?
Chinese food? I did say I peg Akiyama for not the sweet type. But I like sweet food, so screw it. This is what you're saying now. I choose what to say, and this is what I choose to say, Akiyama. Live with it. Oh! Is this my big chance?
Hello, this is Yuna from Jewel.
Oh, hi Yuna. What's up?
I was wondering if you'd like to go out with me tonight. My shift's ending, so...
Sure, that'd be great.
Shall we meet in front of Millennium Tower?
Millennium Tower. Got it.
I'll see you there. Can't wait.
Well, it just so happened I was making my way over there in this instant, so maybe we can sing an Annie song, do some karaoke. That would be something I would like to do. Oh, God damn it, can people stop hassling these hostesses on the street, please?
What? 3 million yen?
If you invested more, your return would be even greater, but I understand more would be hard to come up with. 3 million is the minimum, though.
A minimum of 3 million yen. Wow.
I know it's a lot to come up with, but once you do, you're guaranteed a big profit. Well, think about it.
Oh, Mr. Akiyama.
What's that about 3 million yen?
You heard? That man is a regular at the club. His name is Mr. Tezuka. He's starting a water supply business in China, and asked me if I wanted to get in on it, but the minimum investment is 3 million yen.
Water supply business, huh? That's a lot of money.
There's something I need money for right now, so I'm really considering his offer.
Well, if you're looking for an investment opportunity, it does sound tempting, doesn't it?
It does. I'll have to really think about it.
どこ行こうか。
Oh, sorry. This is our date. We don't have to talk about all this right now. Where shall we go?
I want to go hang out for a change. All the other two things have been a problem. Karaoke? Karaoke! Damn right.
Karaoke? Oh, I love karaoke.
I knew you would. Which is precisely why I chose it.
Oh, wonder what I sing today. Can't wait to hear you sing too. Shall we go in?
Sure. It's a staple of every Yakuza game, and we gotta do it. By the way, this might be a bit weird for to do right now, but this is where I'm going to end off the episode. But don't you worry, I'll make sure to make that all of the karaoke songs are played at the end right here, but I'm going to do my outro right now. So, yeah, we'll have our date with Yuna, and next time on Yakuza Dead Souls, we will continue trying to woo her over with Annie songs and various, I guess, investment schemes. You know, I own a loan shark business. You know, 0% collateral. You know, I'm just saying, if you need that money. But yeah. If you liked this episode, remember to do that judge I keep on saying to do. And I'll see you guys next time for when we play more Yakuza Dead Souls. But for now, time to sing and belt out. See you guys then.
の愛情
遊びでしょう信じない男は気まぐれねだけどなぜだろうこの人だけは違うそう思えたネオン愛が二人照らす運命さえ信じられる建前で任せ
じゃない
恋は止まらない時に笑い時に迷い時に悩み共に紡ぐあなたと
お前の
カムロ町恋のストーリー
俺の孤独な心に咲いた一輪のお前という名の雪月花ネオン眩しいカムロ町二人紡いだこの歌をカムロ純恋歌と名付けよう